Hey everyone, it's Scott Mitchell here with It's My Game Speaker Highlights, the world's biggest kids tennis conference. You've got to come and join us August 14th to the 23rd. Register at conference.evolve9.com. If you have a passion for kids tennis, you want to energize your program, maybe energize your staff, you've got to join us as we build a community of coaches that are really engaged and want to impact kids tennis going forward. Today I'm with Ruben. Ruben, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, everyone.
So tennis educational coach and consultant. I know you travel around the world working with players, coaches, academies, and federations. Tell us a little bit about some of the projects that you're really focused on for maybe the last couple months and for the next couple months moving forward.
Let's say overall, I was always involved in Tennis Vlaanderen, Belgian Federation. Now I'm more traveling around the world, last couple of, let's say 2 years. And I'm more focusing, let's say, in under 10, under 12 kids development on the tennis side, but also on the physical or motor skill side. Did different projects combined with different ITF, with different federations like China, also was in America. But of course, the main area is Europe. But now my biggest project, and I'm very happy with, I'm already working 2 years with the Dutch Federation. My big project is actually now, let's say, almost full-time, working on player and coach development and that federation. It's a very nice project. I'm looking forward and I'm very happy in it nowadays.
Good. Now, what are some of the areas when you say you're working on some projects with the federation? Are there areas in the coach? So I would imagine it's coach education specifically. And what areas are you really working on with the coaches when it comes to the 10 and 12 and under kids?
For the coaches, we're working actually in 3 areas. Of course, in Dutch, we can put it in 3 O's, but I have to translate it to English, so it's a little bit more challenging. Of course, it's education. Okay, you have to educate the coach when they start, or maybe go from level 1 to level 2. So that's what everyone is doing. Then let's say development, long-term development, how to keep your inspiration high and new ideas. Because when you did your level 1 and that's it, you have your level 1 for the rest of your year. How do you get them involved with new ideas, workshops, digital learning? So more the development after education. And then actually the third area, the third O is actually support. It's more like, okay, how to organize your club, how to organize your sessions, financial, maybe guidelines, more the off-court item. It's also important that the mission is actually to have a nice job with high quality coach, but that they love their job. And also financially or maybe working in an organization is also part of this. So it's on and off court with education and development, on court, and off court more like the support. And this is the big picture in like 2 minutes with the project.
That's great. I bet it's a lot of information for sure for them to grasp onto. When you look at clubs in general, are there a couple of areas that you see within the program of a junior program, maybe specifically that 12 and under program that might be missing that coaches really need to focus in on?
Yeah, we have, of course, a culture in the tennis world and working with kids. Mainly dish is lessons and training. Is it important? Of course. The main thing we want to inspire them is to also focus on the game and not only the swing. So of course, it's still a game. Of course, technique is very important and can help you, but that the kids have the mindset, I'm playing a game and it's fun to do and I can do it. And that's also involving not only training session, but maybe free play moments, organized in the club competition, instead of the official competition. There is a big, I think we're building a bridge between the training session, like everyone knows for the last 30 years, and the official competition. There are a lot of steps in between. And that's, I think, a challenge for club coach, but also for a player, because it's new.
Yeah, and I think you said it right away is at least in the United States, it seems like a lot of it is based around, and not that the technical side isn't important, but a lot of our programs and lessons are the technical side, learn how to hit a forehand and a backhand. And a lot of times we forget that it is a game and they should be playing the game.
Why I'm doing this technical movement? Why should I change it? That's like playing on an iPad. When a kid doesn't know what the buttons are for, he will put it away after 10 minutes. And it's a little bit the same with technique. It's important to use the buttons right, but it should be in the big picture of the game. And this is the vision we want to share with the coach. They're already doing it, but just to keep like, okay, we want to go in that direction, not in that direction. Or that guideline. Not that they have to change world shocking their style, but just a good guideline. Everyone the same.
Right. Now, you know, this is great information. I know you're going to do a presentation. You're going to give us a lot more great information. So without giving secrets away from your presentation, tell us, maybe tell some of these coaches that are watching us, what are they going to gain out of watching you? And I believe the presentation title is called Tennis Max, Making Learning Happen with Big Groups. What can they gain out of this as they tune in?
I will give two things away. Actually, it's already about the game. Okay, how can we focus on game development by using technique and tactical development? So that's the main thing. And the second one, okay, how to organize a big squad, because everyone, okay, not everyone has the luxury to work with 2 or 3 players. Sometimes it's 6 or 8 players from one coach on different courts. How to organize this, but also how to develop it step by step, because when you change working together with young kids, it's not immediately working. So we're doing different types of organization, but also how to develop this. It's a pathway. It's not like immediately success. Okay, what are the different types of organization for big groups and how to build it step by step?
That's important. Yeah, I mean, I think around the world, I think this is going to be a presentation people want to tune into, because we're usually okay with the smaller groups. It's when they start to get bigger, and I know when you're dealing with clubs around the world and the financials come into play, they're looking to have more people on the court. So this will be something I think that most people are going to turn into. So, Ruben, I appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us. You will get lots of people I know watching this presentation. For all of those watching, remember conference.evolve9.com to register. It's August 14th to the 23rd. We look forward to seeing you there. Thanks again, Ruben.
Bye-bye. See you.